Somebody touch me. Somebody.
You were tempted to smoke and drink.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And it was never your wish.
Yes, sir.
But right now, this act has given you serious spirit of lust.
Yes, sir.
You don't see anything on that skirt, you run crazy.
Yes, sir. It's true, sir.
As I touch you, I feel the smell of smoke, alcohol.
Yes, sir. It's true.
It was not your desire. Okay. Do you know that this woman later removed what was in her belly? Did she tell you?
In Ghana, yes, sir.
I don't know. I know. Do you know she removed it?
Yes, sir.
And you expect yourself to make it? The same baby is now crying beside you. Huh? So it's bad influence. Bad influence. I mean, I touched my house. The offensive odor came. That's one thing. You see, sometimes some of you go and misbehave. You think you can only do it before clapper board. But when you do it and come before a genuine man of God, they will know. But they may not let you know that they know, so that you do more to expose you. Some of you go and drink and you can, hey, where's my good money? You don't know. There's no amount of things you can take. Even if it's 5 days, 100 years ago, when you come, it will smell. We have an instinct that is very distinct and spiritual that can perceive. Maybe he came, and even drinking alcohol, smoking is a small thing. This baby, we need to beg God on your behalf. Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
can't you see nothing works out?
Yes, sir. That's true, sir.
So please, I want to see him. I want to remove it. Go. I'm not ready. You are not ready. But now you are ready. You can see what you are going through.
My name is Miracle Michael from Kaduna. The man of God prophesied to me today that I was tempted to drink and smoke. I was tempted to drink and smoke by bad influence, and drinking and smoking was not my desire. Yes, I confirmed that prophecy to be true because I remembered when I was with my friends, like we had parties, and I attended the party, and then they convinced me that smoking was not going to affect me, and then it was going to scent good, and I started to smoke and drink. And another prophecy was this drinking and smoking has led me to serious lust. That's true, because the man of God prophesied to me that I can't see anything under the skirts, I'll go crazy, and that's true. I've had serious lust for a very long time now. I've been battling with it. And the last prophecy was a lady that removed the baby for me while I was in school in Ghana. And the man of God prophesied that this baby is crying and they need to beg God on my behalf today. I confirm all this prophecy to be true, from the alcohol to the smoking and also the spirit of loss. And I thank God for the prophecy, and I believe I will be free, and I believe I'm free in Jesus' name. Amen. My name is Miracle Michael, coming from Kaduna State. Wiseman Daniel gave me several prophecies. The first one was she said I was tempted to drink and smoke, and I confirmed that prophecy to be true. Yes. Number two is this drinking and smoking has given me strong, serious spirit of lust, and I confirm that prophecy to be true also. And number three is there's a lady I had a relationship with while I was in school, and then she got pregnant, and then she had to remove the baby. And man of God said he's seeing this baby crying, and I can confirm that prophecy to be true. There was a lady I had a relationship with too in Ghana, and then she got pregnant and she had to remove the baby. And then the last one is because of this, nothing good is working out for me. I confirm all the four prophecies to be true. For the first one, the desire the influence to drink and smoke, I confirm that to be true because I remember when it just started when my friends, there was a party. So I attended the party. I don't like drinking, I don't like smoking. I hate the smell of smoke, but then they convinced me that particular kind of cigarette was going to scent nice and it has a mint flavor. So I tried it, and since then, that's how I started to smoke and I started to drink. And even sometimes when I drink, I will end up drinking and I will vomit, and I don't like it. And then with that, then I realized I developed serious spirit of loss. And if I see any woman I see under the skirt, beautiful, tall, short, I just go crazy. It's really, really serious. Anywhere I am, it's really bad. Yeah. And for the third prophecy about the lady, yeah, I remember there was a lady I had a relationship with too in Ghana. That was back in school. Yes, and then during the course of our relationship, she got pregnant, and then I told her that I couldn't. I'm still a student. I told her that she had to terminate the nature of God in her womb, and yeah, and she did that. And it wasn't just once. It was, I think, it was four, one, two. If I remember, that was four times, four times. And then the fourth one, I was even saying it wasn't mine, but still, she said it was mine, and I still had told her to remove the nature of God in her womb. Yeah, and then the last prophecy is because of this, nothing good has been working out for me. I confirmed that to be true because in the university of 4 years, I ended up spending 10 years in school just to finish, and it was really really bad. Anything I do, any skill I'm trying to learn, anywhere I apply, like nothing good is working out for me. I've tried a lot of things. I've tried a lot of career paths, all to no avail. Sometimes I even ask myself if maybe I'm cursed or there's something tying me down because what I'm doing, like my junior ones, my little sister, my junior ones had got through with school at before me, finished everything, got a job, and I had to spend 10 years in school before I do my NYC. I mean, things have just been bad and messed up since then. After the school, I later graduated. I went to NYC. Still nothing. I've tried many parts. I learned a skill, a very good skill. Still, no change. Even the skill, it's as if I'm just learning. It's as if I'm just wasting my time because it's like it has no use in my life. It's as if I just learned something and it's just there like a paper. There's no function for it. So I confirm those prophecies to be true. Elohim. Elohim. Yeah, my name's Miracle Michael Adeniko. I'm from Kaduna State. The woman standing beside me is my mom. Yeah, the
Oma, God bless you.
Yeah, last Sunday I was fortunate to be in the prayer line. So the man of God prophesied to me for prophecy. The first one was he sent cigarette and alcohol when he came close to me, that I was tempted to drink and smoke, bad influence. And then the second one was this drinking and smoking has given me serious spirit of lust. And the third one was he asked me if I knew if this particular lady removed the nature of God in our womb for me. And the fourth one was he told me that I can see nothing good is working out for me. I confirm all those prophecies to be true. So it all started first semester while I was in school. So I got back home for holiday because our school was per semester. It was 2 semesters. So there's usually this long holiday at the summertime. So I got back home and my parents were mostly not around. My mom had to go to the store, my dad had to go to work, so just me at home. So and then I had friends, so they invited me to a particular party. It was in the evening, so I went there, and then there were ladies, they were drinking and they were smoking. So I just sat down there, and then one of them told me, "You are here, so why you not drinking and smoking?" And I told him, I don't drink and smoke. I don't like those kind of things." And I told him I didn't want my mouth to be smelling because when I go home, I might talk to my mom and she will perceive the particular odor. And he told me, "Oh, if that's what you're worried about, you don't have to worry. There's this particular kind of cigarette that is scenting like meat. So when you smoke it, nobody will know. You will be okay and all right." So I tried it. And I think that day I ended up smoking more than him that even introduced me. So yeah, so that was how it started. So then that same holiday again, they decided to call me because there's always car at home. So they'll call me that, are your parents around? No. So is the car available? I'll be like, yes. So then I bring it out, let's go out. So we'll go out. And when we go out this time again, they will smoke like 3 or 4. But me, I will smoke like the full pack because I think I became an expert more than them. And then they introduced me to drinking also. So I think that was the second time I told them that I didn't want to drink because I know that when you drink, I've seen people when they try to drink, it burns them. It's very hot. And they told me, "Oh, there's particular kind of alcohol that is sweet. You not even feel anything in your throat. You just feel alright." And so I tried it also. And that was how I enjoyed myself in drinking and smoking. Even when I got to school, I continued. And this drinking and smoking, like what the man of God said, gave me serious spirit of loss. Very, very true. Because it was that particular time I noticed I started to chase after ladies from one place to another. I started to ask my friends for numbers. Do you have this person's number? Do you have this person's number? And because I couldn't do that very well at home, so it was when I go to school, it was very, very serious. So I won't go to class most of the time. Even if I go to class, I go there. There's this word we used to call it hunting. We go there to hunt for ladies. We're not really serious in school. So that was how this thing continues. It affected my academics because before I went to school, my WAEC, I passed. I wrote my WAEC one time. I passed. I aced all the paper. When I went to school, first semester, I came back home with, I think, 3 carryovers. And then second semester, it doubled again. I came back with 5. Yeah, I think third semester, I came back with 7. Then fourth semester, I came back with 9. Yeah, my mom is...
Yeah, every semester is of carryover. So what are we trying to say in essence? Bad company corrupts good manners. You heard it? While he was in secondary school, he cleared his papers. But immediately he entered university and mingled with his bad friends. So they said that they will educate him on the best way to take it, and nobody will know that you took it. Remember the same advice Satan was giving to Eve in the Garden of Eden. God said we should not take it. God said you should not take it because if you take it, you will be wise. Take it as if you will not be wise. The same way, no, I don't want my mom to know this. There's certain things you take. Satan will continue to convince you to do that thing. And funny enough, after taking those things, he became an expert. While others were taking 2 sticks, he took 3 packets. That's Satan for you.
Yeah, so with the spirit of loss, when it came up, when I started to notice I was chasing after girls, even that also I became an expert in chasing after the ladies. I think the kind of ladies my friends will not go after, I will have the mind to chase after. I don't care whether she's tall or grown up or anywhere she is. There's this boldness that I always have when I want to talk to them. This great boldness and confidence. I even thought maybe, this is how I am. I'm bold like this, so it's a good thing. Yeah, so this is how this thing have influenced me. And it also caused me depression. And my parents were not aware of all this because whenever I was at home, I was always calm. I was the coolest among my siblings. I was always calm.
Why was it difficult for your mom to know the kind of life you were living in campus?
Yeah, I was very calm at home. And even when she called me, I would tell her everything is all right, everything is okay. Even when she comes to the school, because my mom usually comes to the school to check up on us. Maybe she will just come unexpected. But she will call us before she comes because I was schooling in another country. So before she comes, everywhere is arranged, I'm organized, I'm very, very composed. She won't notice anything.
You organize everywhere, you put a big Bible on top of the table.
My Bible was always beside my bed, so she will believe that.
She'll just come and see the Bible.
Yeah, she believes that I'm okay, I'm fine, everything is going.
And when she sees the Bible and see you behaving holy, she will continue to give thanks to God.
Yes, that was exactly how it was.
Okay, we know she has a story to tell. Okay, then how did this affect your life generally and your career?
Yeah, it affected my life because at the end of the day, university of 4 years, I ended up spending 10 years in school. The first 4 years, I ended up having 40 carryovers. I came back home with 40 carryovers.
40?
Yes.
40?
Yes, sir, 42 carryovers. 42.
42 carryovers.
Yes, sir.
That means the whole university is on his head. That is it. Why are we saying this? You can see the danger in mingling with bad friends. You parents, they will tell you, they will even give you a tip-off. There's a way your son is doing in school, so don't worry. I always go to check my son. Each time I get there, he's the best boy. He's the best boy. Instead of you to take time to pray, God, help me to train these children in obedience to your commands. Pray for them, pray with them, and also find time to see what they are doing. Don't even let them know when you are coming. If they say they are sincere, let that sincere be confirmed unexpectedly. That's the only way. But you heard it now, he was holier than Pope when he was in university. Today said that the man can vouch for him, he can vow that, my son is the best. Not until he started coming home with 42 carryovers. When you are not the owner of the university. 42. 1, 2, 3 to 42. What could have happened? it means that spirit of loss has taken away his brain. Can you see the importance of locating God? Go ahead.
Yeah, so the school I was coming from, when you have more than in your first semester, when you have like up to 3 carryovers, they'll drop you out of the school. They won't continue. They'll just drop you out. So I don't know. For me, I wasn't dropped out. I kept on having carryovers upon carryover. I think there was a semester I had carryovers for the whole, even with lab, normal, simple lab. I don't know. I had carryovers for it also. I wasn't serious in school. When it's time for classes, I won't go to class. I will just stay at home. And this spirit of loss, it gave me depression because I started to think. So after meeting the girl, any girl I chase after doing whatever I want to do together, I end up hating the girl. I end up hating myself. I don't want to see her.
But you cannot resist doing it.
Yes, I cannot resist. After like one day again, the urge will come again. I'll go for the next one. That's how it continues.
This is what Apostle Paul explained in that Romans 7 verse 15. The good I want to do, I could not do. But the bad I hate, I kept doing. Means there is a force against which I cannot control. In the same similar. Not until Saul then received deliverance. Now tell us.
So this spirit of loss gave me depression because then I started to think there are times I will go out on the road and I'll just be walking like as if I was getting mad. I'll be talking to myself. Well, I'll be thinking, what is wrong with me? Why? I want to stop this thing, but after 24 hours, I've chased after another person again. It kept on continuing. When I'm at home in the evening, I'm always very calm. Even if I go out, I try to come back very early because my dad gave us coffee. So I try to come back very early so my dad will not notice. I come back, I bath, I dress.
In the house, you are very organized.
I'm very organized. I bath, I dress, I wash my leg. I am very, very okay. I go back, I do my house
Everybody
chores.
believe you are the best in the house.
Nobody notices anything. My mom does not know. Nobody notices anything. I'm always very good. I wash the car when it's time for church. Everything perfect at home. So it's along the line. After I came back home for the first 4 years, so my dad decided to give me another chance to go back to school after the 42 carryovers. So when I went back to school, that was when I met this particular lady that the man of God prophesied about. That the woman removed the nature of God in her womb after she took in. Yes, I confirmed that to be true because I met this particular lady. So we were together, and then she took in the first time. And I told her that, I'm not ready, and you two are not ready, so we agreed that we're going to remove it. She removed it. She took in again. Within that same year, it wasn't up to 5 months, we also agreed we're going to remove it, so we're going to be careful. It didn't even take I think in that same month again, she took in again. Of the second time, that was the third time, and then we had to remove it. So she got a job and then they posted her somewhere. So when she got there, that first week, she found out that, she's already having another one again. So we had to remove it again. So in total, 4. She took in 4 times in the space of 2 years. We had to remove the nature of God. I confirmed that to be true.
Okay, now psychologically, this caused you depression. I'm pretty sure this was leading to suicide. Now, it's also affected your education. There's nothing you could do that could prosper. Now, last Sunday, you know the kind of dream you're having in the past. You know how your brain was affected. Tell us, after the prophecy and you were delivered, what happened? What are the changes you have seen in your body?
I usually have during this course of time, I usually have this bad dream because even when I'm sleeping, I don't like to off my light because of like some demons will come and be disturbing me. Even if I try to off the light, my room, there's a blue light. My mom don't know why I put the blue light. Even in school, there's a blue light because I don't want the place to be too dark. I can't close the door. I can't have a dark room because of the kind of things kind of dreams I'll have. So after the deliverance, I think for this last week, I was offing my light. I slept well. I noticed that I was able to wake up in the night to pray. It's only my mom that usually do that to me. When she's praying, I'm sleeping. I don't have time for that. So I noticed throughout this week, I wake up and I pray. I'm even surprised. I listen to gospel music. My life has changed. I was not interested in talking to those kind of people again. And again, for the spirit of loss, I confirmed that I was really delivered because I know how I used to feel when I see a particular lady.
Clap for Jesus Christ. That instinct that comes in immediately is out. That's a sign that he's completely delivered. He knows what he's talking about. He experienced it. Now he's free from that spirit. Before now, he could not concentrate in reading the Bible. That's the area Satan wants to capture. Once he captures the brain, fire the brain with total confusion, you will not be able to study the Bible. You will not be able to have communion with God. And that spirit of lust will continue to increase. If care is not taken, you go to a stage, you start raping ladies. It's a matter of graduation. You graduate from one level to another. But now that spirit is completely out. It means whatever he dips his hand into right now will receive mercy of God, which is yes and amen. Now, before we listen to your mom, what word of advice do you have for everyone listening to you?
Okay,
Especially youth of these days.
The first word of advice I have for the youth is your lifestyle. Just because you're from a Christian home doesn't mean that you're from a Christian home, then you think that you are living a normal Christian life. The kind of things that are bad, that you say they are normal, they're actually not normal. When you start them, you're going to go deep. So the lifestyle, that particular lifestyle is going to bring up bad friends. And also, secondly, your friends, the kind of friends you have. Because you can't go to the bar and not smoke. Yes, you can't be in a company of 3 friends that are smoking and say you won't smoke. At a point in time, you start seeing yourself smoking in your mind and in your dream, and before you know, you are into it. And even if you don't smoke, because you are in that environment, you don't know what kind of spirits that will just enter you. So you have to be careful with the kind of friends you keep, and then the lifestyle, and then make God's word the standard of your life.
Before you go, because you made us understand that those days you deceived your mom. Because as a human being, I don't blame her. She goes by what the eyes see. It's each time she calls you, my son, I'm coming to see you. You quickly arrange everything. Carry your Bible and put close to your pillow. So that you measure the entrance door. So that when she comes into the door, she will cite the Bible first. You may even open it to Psalm 51. Have mercy on me, O God. Immediately she leaves, you close the Bible, put it under your pillow. And that is the end. Another time will be, maybe after 2 years, she's coming to visit you. What is your advice to parents in regards to this?
Okay, my advice to parents, number one, it's not all about checking for your kids, because we're very smart. You are our parents, so we know you very well. We know your moves and all your corners.
Parents, Jesus, only God. He had it, and when he's saying those moves, he doing her like this. We know your moves and your corners. We are your children. We know you, which is true. They know you in and out of you. They know if you say you want to remove your plate number, because they know your plate number, they know the color of the car. And you cannot paint car every day. Okay, you tiptoe. Even before you start walking, they've sighted it from the window. It's only God.
Yeah, so the only way is through prayers. It's only through prayers, through putting them into prayers every day, because you can't be smarter than us. No matter how you try, you can't be smarter than us. And even if we are not there, we have friends, we have loyalists that will tell us that your dad is making this particular
Love for Jesus Christ. You call your son's phone number, he's busy with alcohol, he refuses to pick. You call the friend. Where's my son? Is he there? He's in the fellowship. He's the fellowship leader. I say, okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, he is the fellowship leader. As I'm talking now, he's not leading prayer. Leading prayer with 1 bottle of alcohol. You heard it? He said they have loyalists among their friends. Pick the number. Tell my mom I'm in the fellowship. He will answer, lawyer boy. At the end of the day, you give him 1,000. That is all. And loyalists, they can do anything because of 1,000 naira. They can even sell you. Yeah, so you heard it. Clap for Jesus Christ. It's a wonderful advice. Thank you very much. Okay, let's hear from our mom.
Yes, I'm Mrs. Teresa Adeneko. I come from Kaduna State. The person standing beside me is my son, Miracle. In fact, I'm short of words. I just don't know what to say. Because among all my children, he was the calmness, I can say, among all his siblings.
You heard it? Holier than Pope. Yes. When he's coming, I'm sure if he's working with the mom, Jesus is the sweetest name I know. Even when the mom sees him, he's comfortable. You heard the mom say, I'm in shock. Among all my children, he's the holiest. Very calm. But she's shocked to hear all this. Because where she is not available, only God could see. Uh-huh.
Like I said, he was the calm among all the remaining sisters and brothers that I had. I can just say I thank God for everything.
Clap for Jesus Christ. That is it.
I thank God for everything. By coming here, God spotted him out and delivered him. And even is not God, I don't know how he will be now, because I will be looking at him. Even sometimes I always give example to the remaining children. Even look at him standing here. If I want to send anybody at home, I always say to him.
Why?
The father will say, why do you always send this boy? I say, he always do what I want. I will not talk much. Miracle, I want this. He will do it perfectly the way I want it. But if I should ask the siblings, they will give me headache. At the end, I will end up talking. This is...
Just a moment. You heard it? Miracle! Go and fetch me water. 1 bucket. He will fetch 3. So that the mom will not suspect what he's doing in school. Miracle, let's go to a birthday party. Mommy, I'm born again. He will not go. So that the mom will not suspect. This is how Satan destroyed the lives of our children. We possess them to pretend, because Satan can pretend to any extent to keep darkness around. If not God, the career of our brother would have been in shambles. You have the mother, is in shock.
Then he continued like that. I always accuse the one next to him. Say, why are you like this? Look at this, your senior brother. Anything I want, I said, miracles, do this, he will do it for me. But what of you will be giving me headache? My husband will keep on complaining. Why do you always send one person if it's always around? Send others. Then I'll explain to my husband, I don't want too much talk at the end of what I want. I want you do this, do what I want, then that's what I want. In short, Miracle is a son that from primary school and secondary school is very brilliant in school. He's very brilliant. That thing make the father, I can say the father was motivated to take him to the best school that he can pay any amount they ask, because we spend a lot on him. I can say all the resources of his father is on him. Wow. Because the school we took Miracle to in Ghana, we pay in dollars. And not only in dollars, we have to pay that school, the school fees before exemption of any semester. Because they always had 2 semesters in a year. Complete school fees, not half, before the semester will carry on the next time. But at last, and the way he came home for the first semester, I saw carryover. And I asked him, how comes this carryover? He now defended himself and said, no, it's like this. It's first semester now, and this and this. And I kept quiet. The second semester, it came with the addition of another carryover on top of the first one. And I asked, I said, I was the one that took you to this school. In fact, I was the one that registered you, because we went there with the father the first time. We went to the Ministry of Education in that country in search of a good school. We didn't even go to any school. We went to the Ministry of Education and find out the best school that we can put this, my son. Then it was in the Ministry of Education, then I gave us this school. This is the best school they have in Ghana. We should take him to that best school. We didn't even care about the fees, the money. We did not even look. And I told my husband, I said, this money is too much. Say, no, it's his first son. He will pay. That's what he told me. Even before going to Ghana, we went to Ukraine for a school. We got the school, everything. Then I came back home and I told my husband, I said, this school that you are taking this boy is far away where we are. And I don't want the school that will call me that, come, or maybe your son have win something. I didn't put it in a bad way, that they will ask me to go and be doing the visa interview, taking time. I said, I don't like that. I want the one that I will just go straight and come back. Then he now reasoned with me that it's true. The money we paid for with everything that Ukraine, we now left it. We did not collect the money. Then we now come back to Ghana Ministry of Education in search of school. Then they now told us this is the school that the best school in Ghana that we can take our son. Then we went there. They gave us everything. We checked. He went on. He went. They gave him exams. He passed the exams that day. Then we paid everything. I can remember that very day when I was leaving the school. I gave him a lot of money, having fear in my mind so that he will not be looking on others that maybe my parents are not there. I'm in Nigeria and he's in Ghana. How is he going to be taken care? Even he was the one that was telling me that, Mommy, this money is too much for me. I gave him in dollars. I didn't even give him in naira. In order to, this is my son. I don't want problem at last. Maybe you will be searching for money. I'm not there. Before all these things that I'm hearing happen at last, but I just give God all the glory. At the end, at last, God have won, not us.
Clap for Jesus Christ. Clap for Jesus Christ. You heard it all? Satan saw the bright future. Satan knew that this boy was obedient to the parents. Satan knew that the parents loved him with passion. He came in through bad friends to destroy his life. I had the message God gave. It was not his desire. He was tempted and he succumbed to that temptation. This is the result of bad influence, bad friends. It's a big lesson. To those of us, you have friends, you know this person is bad, cannot help your career, cannot help your future. Instead of you to diplomatically part way, you are still keeping that friend. Not until you begin to say, had I known, I would have left him for long. Until you find yourself where you don't expect. You had a mother, they spent money, not even in naira, in foreign currency. At the end of the day, all he came back with the whole university on his head. 42 carryovers. Can you imagine? And there are some of us here today, you have your children in university, you believe all is well. You don't take time to put them in prayer, you don't take them time to know what they're doing. You believe all is well. And the university is a place where you are your father, you are your mother, you are your everything. Nobody looks after you, look after yourself. Whatever you do there is between you and God. Your mom is a human being, your dad is a human being. Your children too, they are human beings. They could easily be influenced. Don't say you are too busy to pray for these children. Don't say you are too busy to know what they are doing. Because in your old age, they will not give you peace. They will not give you peace. Imagine you are at the age of 70, 80, and you have a child that cannot care for you. What's the essence of having a child then? Eh? At a little age, you give handset. If the handset the boy is even using is bigger than your own, I know what it took you to buy that handset you are using. Eh? That is it. If not God, imagine what will happen to a gentleman. It has gotten to a stage of suicidal thoughts. That was where he was going. But God has rescued him. And write it down. He's still coming back with another testimony. So thank you very much. I want to see him after the service. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.